enough.
Brock, I'm gonna break your neck.
Hardcore Holly, Brock Lesnar, the WWE Championship. Forget about forgiveness.
Kurt Angle, it is time to face the music. In my humble opinion, whatever the Big Show does to Kurt Angle deserves it. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Where you going, Kurt? Did you really think that you were going to get away with that? You are going to get what you deserve. And so am I.
JBL, Big Show, Kurt Angle jockeying for position in a triple threat match for the WWE title.
The following superstar has been rated R.
And you better get used to it. A real champion, the rated R superstar.
Want to get gritty? We get gritty, rated R superstar. I will beat his.
The opinions.
I am not going to be some transitional champion. I equal ratings.
Tonight, I want to be some edge right here, right now for the WWE Championship.
Last time.
Cena with a roll-up. My God, he did it!
He stopped the unstoppable.
Cena put the first loss ever on Umaga. The man's can only be one, but one man cannot answer a 10-10.
And only one man left standing. Skepticism remains.
Cena escaped by the skin of his teeth.
Now, there will be no doubt, no excuses.
Oh, look at this! Cena jumping right in Umaga's face.
John Cena, Umaga. A last man standing match for the WWE Championship.
RKO. I'm going to be your hero whether you like it or not.
Jeff Hardy has spent a lifetime risking life and limb for his opportunity, for his moment. WWE Champion, the Legend Killer,
Get a look at greatness.
Randy Orton. His chance to stand atop the sports entertainment universe. And now, only one man stands in his way.
I'm going to be your worst nightmare.
Jeff Hardy challenges Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
One good day out of 365 does not make a champion.
Jeff Hardy, the man whose ultimate triumph was always beyond his grasp.
When this embarrassing, irrational period known as Jeff Hardy as the WWE Champion.
In 9 days, at the Royal Rumble, a savior restores the WWE Championship.
When that all comes to an end, blame me.
Can a brash young champion create his own legend by defeating the Legend Killer?
The fight for Randy Orton strikes.
You people may not like me, but you sure as hell will respect me.
There will be 3 participants in a #1 contender steel cage match tonight. The winner of that match will face The Miz for the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Wade Barrett versus King Sheamus versus Randy Orton.
I swear they make you who you are. Who you are. It's your last shot. It's your last shot. Don't you know when you got that bit all wrong? It's your last shot. It's your last shot. Leave everything out they got. Deep breath. Head up. You just started. How could you be done? It's time for you to take last shot.
Nothing is going to stop Wade Barrett now.
Don't you know in your gut that they're all wrong? Last shot, it's your last shot. Let them know you were there when you're gone.
CM Punk just stuck it to Barrett.
You lose, you're out of Nexus, which leaves me to lead Nexus.
Doors open, doors open. Throw kick to Barrett. Barrett's out, and Sheamus can waltz through the door. Waltz down the road to the Rumble. RKO! RKO! Randy Orton! The Viper choosing to walk through the door to savor the moment. Randy Orton heads to the Rumble to face The Miz for the WWE title.
I'm going to make the WWE Championship interesting again. Interesting again. This is the new face of the WWE.
WWE become a little too interesting, even for Punk's own good.
Interesting again. Interesting again.
No offense, Punk, but I'm the new face of the WWE.
Now, CM Punk must defend the WWE Championship against the show-off Dolph Ziggler.
For 2 straight weeks, Dolph Ziggler has defeated the WWE Champion CM Punk.
With a special guest referee that doesn't see eye to eye with the champion on anything, can CM Punk beat the odds to retain his championship?
The Rock came in and showed me an incredible lack of respect. He tries to make Raw's 1000th episode all about him. Can you believe it? And that's exactly when I showed him the kind of man he's dealing with. There's good guys and there's bad guys in this world, and make no mistake about it, I am a bad, bad man. Rock, this is not a popularity contest. This is the WWE, and I am its champion.
A championship he has held for 379.
In your face, jerks.
428 days.
I will not allow The Rock to take this from me.
Punk. The Rock is back to stop you, and after 10 long years, The Rock is back to win that. You know, they know, time's up.
Rock, come Royal Rumble, understand, when you step in the ring, your arms are just too short to box with God.
CM Punk. The Rock's heart says he just don't give a damn.
You're playing Little League, and I'm in the big leagues. I'm swinging for the fence.
The Rock is gonna kick your candy ass at Royal Rumble.
You don't get to win. Because I'm the best in the world, and that's a fact.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, look out! Hey! On through the table!
the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Genuinely, I want to say congratulations. But I want to remind you of something.
You're the man now. Everybody is gunning for you.
No excuses. One fall to a finish against the challenger, John Cena.
They have put each other through tremendous amount of punishment.
That is the richest prize in the WWE. Thus say, let's dance, Randall.
We've documented the parallels and the rivalry between these two men over the years.
I'm standing where I belong. This is my spotlight now. I am the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Winner takes all for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
At the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins.
Triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh my! The beast!
The reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion of the world.
F5 from Lesnar! The most dominating performance in a championship match. Both these men are dead meat!
When I show up, it's business time.
I am Seth Rollins. I am the living, breathing, undisputed future of the WWE. I am Mr. Money in the Bank at the Royal Rumble. Whether either of you like it or not, whether it's Plan A or Plan B, I am walking out WWE Champion.
You know, a long way back, the Authority concocted this great plan to get rid of John Cena.
John Cena found a way to win another big match!
Every single thing you do lights a fire in me like I have never had before. And I will take that fire into the Royal Rumble, knock the teeth out of your mercenary and your protege, and say the champ is here. Brock, you don't have to get pinned in the Royal Rumble to lose that championship.
John Cena, you are going to be conquered.
Seth Rollins, when I show up, you're nowhere to be found. I'm here to fight.
It was last year, John, you, with this championship on your shoulder, told me that I needed a win to prove that I belong in the WWE. But here I am, WWE champion, telling you, if you don't get a win, you don't belong in the WWE. And when it comes to this ring, you will never be as good as AJ Styles.
You say I got no love for this place. You say I left it high and dry. You say I got no passion. I destroyed my shoulder. They said I'd be out for a year. I was back in 4 months. That's passion. You only go where they tell you to go. I go so hard they tell me to stop. That's passion. You bring your A game, and I'm still gonna kick your ass and take that championship. Why? Because I'm John Cena. Recognize.
You are the luckiest man on this planet. You've been gifted a title match from a guy who basically is your brother-in-law. John Cena has been great for the WWE. For a long time, has been great. But notice the two words in that sentence. Has been.
Just like every other guy before you.
We gon' blow your mind.
Who hates me so very much, but does everything they can to be me.
We gon' blow your mind.
There's only one John Cena, and I'm still a bad, bad man. And my time is now.
We are set to see a rivalry renewed. Kevin Owens faces the WWE Champion AJ Styles.
If Kevin Owens is gonna beat me, he's gonna have to outwork me, he's gonna have to outsmart me, he's gonna have to out-hustle me. And it didn't happen in 2017, and it's not gonna start tonight.
Did you ban Sami Zayn from ringside? No, so we all know how that will turn out.
Sami Zayn sacrificed himself.
Kevin Owens with a super kick. Oh, look who's here. The Commissioner Shane McMahon's had enough of this.
Shane just had Sami Zayn ejected from ringside.
Oh, meanwhile, back inside the ring, Styles has got the cover on Owens. He could have won it right there. Wait a minute. Owens.
Shane McMahon's overzealousness just backfired for AJ Styles.
Last week, I beat AJ Styles, and tonight, Sami Zayn will beat AJ Styles.
It's gonna get crowded here at ringside.
If Kevin Owens is gonna be in Sami Zayn's corner, I guess I'm gonna be down here at ringside during the match myself.
Kick out. Styles should have had Zayn by a long shot.
Oh, look, here we go. Commissioner Hothead. Kevin Owens has been ejected.
Hey, Shane, if you're throwing Kevin out, why don't you leave with him?
Oh, wait, look at Huluva kick.
Zayn just pinned the WWE Champion.
Is that the way it's gonna be, huh?
Hey, that's 2 weeks in a row.
Can't do anything on your own? Why don't you just make it a handicap match?
I love it. That's it. At the Royal Rumble, AJ Styles will defend his championship against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in a handicap match.
Talk about having your back against the wall.
You have no chance of walking out of our handicap match with that title.
I can't allow those two idiots to take my championship from me.
We are going to turn the house that AJ Styles built into the Sami and Kevin show.
Yep.
It is the new Daniel Bryan putting aside his embarrassment or fear, as AJ Styles calls it, as the two step into the ring together, going one-on-one to challenge for the WWE Championship.
I destroyed the house that AJ Styles built.
Wait a minute! Daniel Bryan with a low blow? Something just snapped in Daniel Bryan.
I am creating a brave new world. You have somebody to show you the way. The new Daniel Bryan!
I've seen superstars come and go. They come in here, they win their championships, and then they become complacent. I know that's not you. There's an animal in there. You want it to come out. I want to see it. I want to see that animal. Oh, yeah. I want to see it, AJ. I want to see it. And I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it.
I am creating a brave. I destroyed the house that AJ Styles built.
This is what you people call a concession stand. But the only concessions being made are to your health and to your well-being.
You are destroying the very planet that gives you life. Weak! I am here changing the planet. Submissive! You take, and you give nothing back. I need you people to change. Putting profits over both the people and the planet. The planet needs me.
You know why you eat this? Because you're filling a void. And that is why you cheer AJ Styles.
I will fill this doesn't want to wait to fight to the Royal Rumble. Styles wants to bring it right now.
Yeah, I've stood across from many opponents, and I have seen that look in their eyes. They're afraid, just like you're afraid of what's gonna happen at the Royal Rumble. And Daniel, you should be. You've corrupted your morals for that one thing, the WWE Championship. But what happens, Daniel, when I take that one thing away from you?
It's the WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan, throwing down with AJ Styles in the concourse area.
AJ Styles uses his power to get fame, to get money. I use my power for the greater good. Daniel Bryan just put the chairman in front of himself.
Oh, the knee! People have not seen what I am capable of, but AJ Styles will see. He'll see at the Royal Rumble. I am bringing AJ Styles.
And the new Daniel Bryan will be WWE Champion.
All great warriors are born of the forge, shaped by the heat of the fire, and tried in the brutality of combat. Here begins the story of two such warriors. The Great Plains often invoke idyllic dreams of an unending cascade of crops and green pastures. But in the winter, these dreams are overtaken by the harsh reality of desolation and decay. It is here that the heart of a beast was forged and a conqueror was born. Brock Lesnar, a two-time NCAA All-American in wrestling with over 100 victories, and the NCAA Division I heavyweight champion. And in a mere 5 months after his debut, WWE champion. After ravaging every challenger WWE placed in front of him, the Beast would head to the UFC, where just 3 fights into his career, he would reign supreme as the UFC heavyweight champion. Upon returning to WWE, the Beast's path of devastation continued to grow, taking 16-time WWE champion John Cena on a one-way ticket to Suplex City, ending The Undertaker's hallowed WrestleMania undefeated streak, and cementing his dominance as a 3-time Universal and current 6-time WWE champion. Quite simply, Brock Lesnar is a beast without limits, without remorse, without fear.
Bobby Lashley is the single most terrifying man in the entire WWE.
Discipline, restraint, control. It is from these fires that the Almighty was forged. Son of a U.S. Army drill sergeant, Bobby Lashley learned from an early age that only by rigorously harnessing his natural ability would he achieve the greatness that he sought. A 3-time NAIA National Wrestling Champion, Lashley would follow his father's footsteps into the Army and continue to hone his craft on his way to winning gold in the Armed Forces Championship. Lashley would emerge in WWE a peak physical specimen, capable of unleashing a torrent of power and ferocity. But while Lashley would find championship gold, he couldn't quite find that next level. A sojourn into mixed martial arts would reignite Lashley's flame as he racked up a 15-2 record, including an undefeated run in Bellator. Lashley would return to WWE, and this time, the Almighty would unleash absolute havoc. Opponent after opponent, cut down by a vicious arsenal of high-impact moves, headlined by the devastating Hurt Lock, en route to Lashley becoming a two-time United States champion, two-time Intercontinental champion, and ultimately WWE champion. And now, the Almighty is ready for the one challenge that has eluded him, the one battle we thought we may never see.
With all due respect, for 20 years, you have been ducking and running from me.
With all due respect, I must apologize, Bobby, because if we had met, I would have already beaten you, and we wouldn't be here right now.
Tonight at Royal Rumble, the Dome at America's Center in St. Louis bears witness to Brock Lesnar, an unbeatable beast.
It's impossible to beat Brock Lesnar when you're a Brock Lesnar wannabe.
Versus Bobby Lashley, an almighty challenger.
This will be the shortest title run of your entire career. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
In 2 decades, the paths of the Beast and the Almighty have never crossed. But now each of these warriors, forged in flame, forged in battle, forged in gold, will fight with the ultimate prize on the line. But only one will emerge from the forge WWE champion.